Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Geeta's UPSC Corner. So friends, in this video we'll be covering a series on Laxmikanth chapter 1, that is nothing but historical background of Indian Constitution. So this series is useful for every aspirant who is preparing for polity for UPSC, APPSC and other State Public Service Commission, SSC, RRB, NTPC, and for every competitive exam, this polity series is useful for all. I hope this series will be useful for you to all the people, and I'll be doing this series continuously without any break. So let's get started into the video. As historical background of Indian Constitution is a big topic, I have divided this topic into some parts. So let us see the part 1, that is nothing but Regulating Act of 1773 and also Pitt's India Act of 1784. Fine. So let us see the timeline of historical background. Coming to historical background, we know Britishers came to India in 1608 as a traders in the form of East India Company. So the Queen Elizabeth I, who was the Queen of England, British, has granted a trading rights to the people of Britishers in India. Okay, so they came under a charter which was granted by Queen Elizabeth in 1600. Okay, so this was the first milestone of the British people in the form of East India Company. Okay, and coming to next important timeline is 1765, where the company was purely given trading functions also and Diwani rights. Diwani rights nothing but rights over revenue and civil justice from Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. So this East India Company was given Diwani rights over Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. These are also nothing but rights over revenue and civil rights. Okay. Also, there was also important significance in 1765, which is nothing but Treaty of Allahabad. This Treaty of Allahabad is nothing but a treaty which was signed in between Mughal Emperor Shah Alam and Robert Clive, in which there was a Battle of Buxar in 1764, which was fought in between Nawab of Bengal, Nawab of Awadh, and Mughal king, and also British India Company led by Hector Munro. So this battle is in between this Nawab of Bengal, Nawab of Oudh, and Mughal king Shah Alam II, and also British India Company led by Hector Munro. So in this battle, the Nawab of Bengal Mir Qasim, Nawab of Oudh Shuja Uddaulah, and also Mughal king Shah Alam II has lost, and they had made a treaty with Robert Clive in which they has transferred tax collecting rights to East India Company in 1765 from Bengal Subah. Okay, so this treaty is nothing but Treaty of Allahabad. Okay, and also there is an important significance in 1858, which is also nothing but revolt of 1857, that is nothing but wake of Sepoy Mutiny. As you all know, Sepoy Mutiny, this is the first war of independence which marked the rule of British East India Company. Okay, so as you all know, this Sepoy Mutiny immediate factor was Enfield rifle, which was given a cartridge had to be bitten off before loading into the gun, and it was greased with either pig fat or made from cow fat, and this was against the Hindu law and Muslim sentiments, and they were resisting to use this Enfield rifle, and this was the main immediate reason of revolt of 1857, which leads to wake of Sepoy mutiny. Okay, with the wake of Sepoy mutiny, company rule has ended and crown rule in India has started. Okay, these are the important significance of the timeline in historical background of Indian Constitution, and there were two certain events in British rule that laid down the legal framework for the organization and functioning of the government and administration in British India. And those are nothing but company rule and crown rule. Company rule is nothing but the rule between 1773 to 1858, and coming to crown rule, it is 1858 to 1947. Okay. Yep. So next, see here, British people as traders in the form of East India Company, they have reached via sea route how Vasco da Gama reached Calicut in 1498 via Cape of Good Hope from Arabian Sea. Okay. And next, see here, Mughal Emperor Shah Alam handovers the Treaty of Allahabad. This is the treaty to Robert Clive, which is transferring tax collecting rights to East India Company in August 1765. Okay. This is called Treaty of Allahabad, and this is a very, very, very important topic. Please focus on this. Please don't miss the topic. Also, see here, British Crown assuming the responsibility, direct responsibility over India. So let us see the company rule. The company rule is from 1773 to 1858. So there are important acts in the company rule. And the first such act is Regulating Act of 1773, which is of a great constitutional importance because this is the first initial and first step taken by the British government to control and regulate the affairs of the East India Company. And also it recognized for the first time the political and administrative functions of the company, and it also laid the foundations of central administration in India. So coming to Regulating Act, there are three important points: regulate, recognize, and central administration. Okay. Control, regulate, recognize, central administration. These are the three important points you have to remember. Okay. So we also have to remember the key features of the Regulating Act. Let us see in the detail. Coming to key features of the Act, we have Governor of Bengal, and this Governor of Bengal was designated to Governor General of Bengal, which created an executive council of 4 members to assist him. So this Governor General of Bengal has given a designation, which is Governor General of Bengal, and it has created an executive council of 4 members to assist him. And first Governor General is Lord Warren Hastings. Okay. And also this Governor General of Bengal has been made with this Governor General, with the time being when this Governor General of Bengal is made, he was given 3 subordinates. He was given 2 subordinates from Bombay and Madras presidencies. So governors of Bombay and Madras presidencies were made subordinate to Governor General of Bengal. Okay. And also we have another important thing, and which is nothing but establishment of Supreme Court at Calcutta in 1774, which consists of 1+3 team, 1 Chief Justice and 3 other judges. Okay. 1+3 team together in Supreme Court with 1 Chief Justice and 3 other judges. And the first Supreme Court Chief Justice is Elijah Impey. If you want me to spell out the name, I'll just provide you the name in the comment section. Need not worry. Okay. And also, it prohibited the servants of the company from engaging in any private trade or accepting presents or bribes from the natives. As the people in East India Company are involving in fraudulent activities, so it has merely reduced, this act has merely reduced in prohibiting the servants or employees from accepting any private trade or any bribes from the natives. Okay. And also, coming to the fifth one, we have British government who has made court of directors, which is governing body of the company, to report on its revenue, civil and military rights. So this control of the British government has made court of directors to report revenue, civil and military affairs in India. So these are the key features of this act. If you want me to explain, I'll just explain you again. So this regulating act, the term regulate, however, gives the name Regulating Act of 1773. So this is the first step taken by the British government to control, regulate and control the affairs of the East India Company in India. And also it recognized for the first time the political and administrative functions of the East India Company. And also it has laid the central administration in India, the foundation for central administration. Fine. Got it? Okay. Coming to key features, as I have mentioned, the designation was given to the Governor of Bengal to Governor General of Bengal. He was designated as Governor of Bengal from Governor General of Bengal. Hence, the designation, he was given a executive council of 4 members to assist him, like ministers. Okay. So the first Governor General will is Lord Warren Hastings. Hence, the Governor General of Bengal was made. He was given 2 other subordinates from Bombay and Madras presidencies. Okay, it made the governors of Bombay and Madras presidencies subordinate to the Governor General of Bengal, unlike the earlier when 3 presidencies were independent of one another. So these 3 presidencies were independent of one another, and when this Governor General of Bengal was made, he was made as a superior and he was given a subordinates to assist him. Okay, from governors of Bombay and Madras presidencies. Also, it has provided for the establishment of Supreme Court at Calcutta in 1774, which consisting of 1+3 team, which is 1 Chief Justice and 3 other judges. Okay, and it also prohibited the servants of the company in involving in fraudulent activities, like engaging in any private trade and taking or accepting any presents or bribes from the natives. All this has been restricted as the company has maintained the records. So the company has maintained the records. In this records, everything has to be recorded. How much amount has been collected from the people, and how much amount is present in the company. Everything will be recorded, and there will be no such way in accepting any bribes or involving in any fraudulent activities. Okay. And it also has strengthened the control of British government by controlling court of directors to report on its revenue, civil and military affairs in India. So these are the key features of this Regulating Act of 1773. I hope you all liked it. Okay. Coming to the next act, it is nothing but Pitt's India Act of 1784. So, in order to rectify the acts of Regulating Act of 1773, in order to rectify the defects in this act, so British government has also passed an amending Act of 1781, which is also known as Act of Settlement. Okay, Act of Settlement has also been passed in order to rectify the defects of this Regulating Act. And coming to the next one, it is the Pitt's India Act of 1784. Let us see the key points. And we have 2 functions which was distinguished by the Pitt's India Act. So this Pitt's India Act has differentiated a difference between commercial and political functions of the company, and it has also allowed the court of directors to manage commercial affairs and board of control to manage political affairs. So thus it has system of double government. One is court of directors and other one is board of control. Okay. And it also has empowered the board of control to supervise and direct all operations in civil and military government or revenues of the British Persians in India. Okay. These are the key features of this act. And this act is also significant for two reasons. Firstly, the British people has given it significance like a first one. The company's territories in India were first time known as British Persians in India. And also the second one, it has given a supreme control over company affairs and its administrations. Okay. So these are the significant features of Pitt's India Act of 1784. Pitt's India Act of 1784. It was passed when the British Prime Minister was William Pitt. Okay. The key features are it has distinguished between commercial and political functions of the company, and it has created two bodies. It has created one other body. Sorry, it has created one other body, which is nothing but Board of Control. Court of Directors is created in 1773 Regulating Act itself, which has director to report on revenue, civil, and military affairs, and it has allowed a new body, which is Board of Control, to manage political affairs. Okay, so it has created a system of double government, and it also has empowered the British government to supervise the Board of Control to supervise and direct all operations of civil and military government or revenues of the British Persians in India. Okay, so this is nothing but a Pitt's India Act of 1784. And if any queries, any questions from this session, if you do have any queries, you can just reach out to us in the comment section, and also you can mail us on geetasupsccorner@gmail.com. Okay. Thank you so much for watching the video. And also don't forget to hit the bell icon. And also if you like my video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel Geeta's UPSC Corner. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care.